Hello and welcome back to my course. Before we begin, let's start with a quick recap. I'm going to ask you some questions and you're going to respond in Chinese. 你怎么样?你怎么样?
我挺好的。
你叫什么名字?你叫什么名字?
我叫。
And how do you say goodbye in Chinese?
再见。再见。
And thank you?
谢谢。谢谢。
How do you say nice to meet you in Chinese?
认识你很高兴。认识你很高兴。
So today, we're going to say who various people are in your family. Let's start off with writing the pinyin for the following words. 我. Again, this means me or I. 是 means is. For example, you could say 我是 meaning I am. 这 means this. For example, you could say 这是 this is. 这是的 is used after a person or object to indicate it belongs to that person or object. For example, you can say 我 for me, but if you say 我的, it means my or mine. 他 in Chinese means she. The section on the left means female, which you'll see in the female family members today. Next we have he, which is also pronounced ta. The sound and the pinyin is exactly the same. You may think this is a little bit confusing, but it depends on the context on whether you're speaking about a man or a woman. So both he and she in Chinese is pronounced ta. So again, if you put de after he or she, it changes it from him or her to his or hers. For example, 他的 his, 她的 hers. Next we have the family member 爸爸 So you could say, this is my dad, would be 这是我的爸爸. Next we have 妈妈 So how would you say, this is my mum? That's right. 这是我的妈妈. Next we have 姐姐. 姐姐 means older sister. Now we have the word 妹妹. 妹妹 means little sister. Moving on, we have 哥哥. 哥哥 in Chinese means older brother. How would you say This is my older brother. That's right. 这是我的哥哥. Now we have 弟弟. 弟弟 means little brother. And the last word we have is 谁. 谁 means who. So how would you think you say, who is this? Literally, this is who. Can you figure it out? That's right. You would say, 这是谁?这是谁? Okay, let's start with our conversation. Imagine you're in China and you hear the conversation take place. Again, the conversation will be between Da Wei and Xiaoming. Xiaoming is talking with Da Wei, and Da Wei is introducing his dad to him. 你好，大卫，你怎么样？你好，小明，我挺好的，谢谢。这是谁？Xiaoming says, while pointing at Dawei's dad, who is stood next to him. Dawei says, 这是我的爸爸。认识你，很高兴。Now, let's try that again. 你好，大卫，你怎么样？你好，小明，我挺好的，谢谢。这是谁？这是我的爸爸。认识你，很高兴。Now let's try that again at normal speed. 你好，大卫，你怎么样？你好，小明，我挺好的，谢谢。这是谁？这是我的爸爸。认识你，很高兴。Now let's try that again, but this time you're going to play the part of B. 你好，大卫，你怎么样？这是谁？认识你，很高兴。Now play the part of A. Say, hello, David, how are you? 你好，小明，我挺好的，谢谢。这是我的爸爸。Excellent job. Really good. Okay, let's try to make some sentences now in Chinese. How would you say, this is my dad in Chinese? That's right. 这是我的爸爸。这是我的爸爸。And how would you say, this is my mum? 这是我的妈妈。这是我的妈妈。And how would you say, this is my older brother? 这是我的哥哥。这是我的哥哥。And how do you think you would say, who are you? Literally, you is who. That's right. 你是谁？你是谁？ Good job. So what I recommend you do now is go ahead and make your own sentences in Chinese. Use the Chinese writing practice paper provided, and I'll see you in our next lesson. 再见。